Hi guys, you joined me on my first carp overnight session since my accident last year, where I slipped over and snapped my finger. See there, it's still a bit weird. You may also notice I am still injured, and yes, I had a misunderstanding with a dog. Decided to go from licking me 1 second to eating my face a second. So I've had a free nose job yesterday, and yeah, antibiotics. I'm not allowed to get it dirty or wet, so this is going to be interesting. Hopefully I won't get it dirty or wet. Now we're on my favourite club water on the Test Valley ticket. So I've not been here for over a year, 18 months. So I wasn't on the ticket last year, but I rejoined this year. So I do tend to enjoy fishing here. Looking at it, the lees are not yet up. But it's the first bit of warm weather we've had in about a month. We've had a couple of sunny days, and it's just rained. And apparently now we're on the start of 10 days of hot weather. So it's the week after Easter now. But we'll see. It's just a quick overnighter. Mrs. birthday on Sunday. Nipper's coming over tomorrow after work. He works at Polton's Park, so I'll be picking him up after work. And after fishing, hopefully we'll get a fish, 2, 10. You never know in this game, you've got to be in it to win it. It's just nice to be back out on the bank, having a good fishing session since last year. So yeah, let's go. Okay guys, we've chosen a swim up near the island. Wasn't my first choice to swim. All the swims I were fancying were taken, or the other one was free, but it was so boggy and like a quagmire down there. There's nowhere safe for me to set up my bivvy and not fall over and break my finger again going to a fish. Got stuck in the mud, barrow got stuck. So this is pretty much the first swim, I think it's peg 14, that I can fish without basically being in a bog. So yeah, so got my bivvy set up, bed chairs in there, left me pillows and me light at home, and there's a bit of mould on my sleeping bag, probably from where I forgot to air it out after the monsoon from the last session. So that's my own fault. But now to get my rod set up and cast out for the night. Right, I'm finally fishing. I've got 2 rods out. I've got one basically about as far as that Canadian goose is on the right hand bush. So there's lots of fizzing out there earlier. And one a rod length and a bit off the edge of the island. I took a couple of attempts to get out with the baiting spoons. Sheer fact that I was spooning out my rig and my bait, and one of the sections was too big, it wouldn't go in all the way and click in. So I was faffing about with that for a couple of minutes, and it just kept getting water in the spoon, and it just basically pretty much was going to sink. So I had to bring that back in and tip me bait into the bucket, mix it up a bit, dry it out a bit more, and put it back out in the spoon. So a bit less this time, so I didn't weigh it down. Yeah, there's been some shows and some fizzing, so hopefully we're in for a good one. Right, I have this little gizmo to play with as well, this NGT water pump. Slightly modified it. I 3D printed a little collar because basically the foam sleeves weren't really the right size to fit over there and stay secure. So I've put 2 in there, slightly smaller one than the other, and used the sleeve to keep it all tight. So now it sits on there snug, like so. With my back, I don't have to lift up a heavy bottle. I know people say, oh, what do you need that for? But I broke my back when I was younger, and it's starting to give me jip again now. So trying to hold the heavy water bolt up is awkward. Bish bash bosh. Now I get your kettle on, make some noodles and put a burger on. Right, I have just had a stonking bream. Now people don't tend to like bream, but that's a nice sized bream. That's probably like £3 or so, maybe more. It's got ready to spawn, got the tuning spawning tubicles on there. Right, just going to put some carp care on him. He's got a bit of a bleed where he's been hooked, so we'll get that sprayed on, and then we'll put him back and get the rod back out. Right guys, it's 1 in the morning, and every time I get to sleep I have a take. I've had 3 takes now. I've lost every single one of them. First one, just struck into it, had it on for a few seconds and it went. Second one, I had it in, reeling it in, I think my line got caught around a bit of metal bar that's on the edge of the peg or a stick, because it was grating and the line was facing a weird direction rather than out over the water, so I think they got caught around something and I lost that one. And then this last one, the hook just pulled and then it took out my second rod. So yeah, it's having a blooming nightmare. So yeah, having a nightmare. I've cast up my last PVA bag that I've got made up and see what happens. I had to put my head torch on charge because that had literally died after that bream, so it hasn't been used for a while. I checked it the other week when I was swimming out on my gear and it was coming up, but I should have put it on charge then. So unfortunately didn't have my head torch on for that first fish I lost. So yeah, couldn't tell what happened there. I think tomorrow I'll start retying my PVA bag rigs up with fresh hooks, because I think all my hooks are slightly blunted now, which may be why they're all pulling, but we'll see. And if I do manage to get a fish and land a fish, I'll check in with you then. Right guys, we finally got one. And we didn't lose it. Oh, he's unhooked himself. Here we go, folks. Nice, chunky mirror carp, obviously between 10 and 12 pounds. And we're finally off the mark. Fourth take, fourth fish. We actually landed the first carp. So yeah, happy with that. Getting back. There you go, guys. We've got another large bream. These bream are really big compared to what you usually catch in here. I think the one I had last night was slightly bigger than this one. There's some nice slabs in here. Used to catching them like half the size from here years ago. And it's nice that they've come on big and not just tiny things. So that's 3 bream now and a carp we've had and lost 3 fish. So we're doing alright. Let's get this one back. Right, morning folks. So yeah, we just had that bream. So as I was saying, that's 3 bream, 2 around the same size, and the one I didn't basically film was a tiny bit bigger, maybe ½ pound to a pound bigger. But it was a lovely bream. I can't remember if I got any footage or a picture of that. I was so out of it last night. Yeah, reeled in one of the rods, no bait on there, which is why that one hasn't been fishing. So just walked down to the van, got a drink, got some more gas, gonna make some brekkie. I'm gonna have a little cast around with the deeper and actually see what the structure of the lake is here. Because I've fished this lake now for 15 years, maybe more, 20 years. And I've just taken everyone's word for it on the layout of it and how deep it is. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a plumb about and actually find out for myself and see if I can find any holes that are slightly deeper, any other spots. There should be a gully in the middle where the river flows into it. But yeah, we'll have a look and a few bits of casting and see what we can do. Okay, we've got a fish. It's fighting like a carp, not like a bream. Yep, that's a carp. Oh yeah. Here we go. Get him over the net. And he's in the net. Whew. Excellente. We have a carp in the net. I'm going to say this is a 20. Unhook him. Yep, he's a big chunk. Let's see if we can weigh him in the net. Need to get himself a new weigh sling. £22, 22 pounds 3 ounces. Right guys, I'm started a slow pack down around about 2 o'clock today. It's now 4:30ish, so I'm starting to finish off the pack up so I can go pick Nipper up at 5:30, get all my gear back to the van. So yeah, this has been a good session. So I had two carp, biggest one 22.3, first one was about 12, didn't bother weighing that one, no point really. It was awkward to weigh the big one, so not worried about the small one. Yeah, 3 bream, probably 5-6 pound the biggest, and then lost 3, maybe 4, can't remember now, overnight. I'm well chuffed that they are first time back for a while. Hope to have many more sessions this year to come. So I'm going to sign off now, so don't forget, thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, catch you later.